know, they look pretty shark-like to me. What do we think? Well, should we bring out our first innovator?
Absolutely. So we'd like to bring out our first innovator, Michael Weiss, the co-founder of bitemojo.
Hi. Wow, the last time I've spoken in front of so many people was in my bar mitzvah, and even there I spoke about food. Good morning. People travel the world for only one reason, and that word is experience. We believe that the best way to experience this experience is simply by eating it, by embracing great local food as the window to the hearts and souls of places. And luckily, we're not alone. Whether it's the WTO, who announced that food and local cuisine are the third main reason people visiting a place, OTAs like That Your Guide that disclose that culinary experiences are among the 10 most sought-after experiences, or other venues and media. Wherever you look, the bottom line is the same. Food tourism is booming, and it's right at your doorstep. So in many ways, it's yours to lose should you decide not to embrace it, make it part of your own business. So the thing with new opportunities is that therein lies new challenges. And with food culinary experiences, you can name probably main three. One, budget. Second, flexibility. And the third is personalization. By the nature of the experience, which includes food, definitely budget is a key factor, which means it's not tangible to a lot of audiences. Flexibility means that you as travelers, because you depend on a host or a guide, have to adapt yourself to other one's schedule, to a minimum number of participants, and so on. And personalization means that in a world in 2020, if I'm gluten intolerant, doesn't want to eat non-kosher, doesn't want alcohol, or doesn't have sugar in my dietary, I probably cannot take any of these tours. And this is exactly the point where technology prevails. So we have developed the first app in the world that allows you a self-guided, meaningful city discovery through food. So yes, I guess you say, yes, we heard about a lot of apps, but I think what made us really distinguished from the competition is the fact that we went all the way from providing just information and recommendation to provide you this, the best bites in the world. The local dishes that makes destinations what they are, and they're all inclusive in our itineraries. So when you book a bitemojo experience, you can leave your wallet at home because this is the food you're going to get from hundreds and thousands of sellers from many different kinds that we are working with to provide you this experience. Now, although it's a B2C eventually, everyone has to take the app and work in his hands. From day one, we are B2B-centric, which means we find our technology a completing element, not a competing element with actually the entire industry, with you people, in a way that we provide the technology and create together greater experiences. So basically, what we're offering are bite tours. To our perspective, the best possible way to travel. And why is that? Because bite tours includes 4 elements: hand-picked itineraries, great food from 3 to 6 dishes, great content, and gamification. And when you put all these 4 together, crazy things happen. You're starting to see people walking in the street and doing things that regular tourists do not do. And you also see one of the most meaningful reasons we travel, their interaction with the local people, the DNA that is being exchanged in these scenarios. So I want to bring a bit of a realization into what I just said and give you some numbers, and definitely as tour operators, you understand numbers, operation, and the relationship between the two. So by the end of this year, we will cater 30,000 customers. That equals to 800 buses that we cater. We have worked and are working from small groups and up till 1,000 people a day with only one person on ground. I know that sounds imaginary. And we've been able to solve 180,000 bites, which are not bits, but real-life engagement between travel and locals. We couldn't done it without you, without working with you, with the industry. So whether you are a tour operator, a walking tour, day tour, or even a food tour company, think about all the leads that you're leaving on the sales floor because you cannot convert them. Price, availability, different reasons. Think about taking these leads and turning them into a digital product that you can sell from tomorrow morning. If you're a bike tour company, if you're a sightseeing company, thinking about creating an exciting line of products such as bike and bitour, or bus and bitour. So it really doesn't matter who you are, tour operator, youth travel organizer, leisure organizer, even hostels, observation decks. My message is clear. Tell me who you are, and I will tell you how we can work together. Eventually, it's not just about doing great experiences and great content. Eventually, it's about making money. And definitely, you as tour operators are very sensitive to this element. So I guess the question by now is whether these self-guided experiences, through food or not, can really generate revenues. And for this $1 million question, I have a $1 million answer. This is the revenues that we, together with our partners, have generated since we launched bitemojo less than 3 years ago, from 0 to $1 million. So it's not easy, and it definitely requires to invest time and resources, but good things happen to those who embrace these new indicators. If I have to submit one message to all of you here, that will be the following. Our world of traveler is changing rapidly. New audiences are arising, and their travel preferences are shaking everything we got to know or used to know about our business. And in many ways, they are requiring you to think out of the box in order to have a box in a few years. And this is exactly where I have good news for you, because if you will take advantage of this explosion of food and the obsession these young audiences have with food, and combine it with the easiness that technology can bring to the table, you can make these two elements your spearhead for a profitable tomorrow. Thank you very much, and may the mojo be with you.